All right, what's good? What's good, man? So just like I promised everybody that everybody's gonna get my review of the Eastern Conference, in the playoffs. So basically they're basically all set. Next week I'm gonna be doing the West. Probably Monday I'll be doing the West because the West is still wide open and the seeding is still crazy. I think only a few teams in the West have actually clinched. I think like Memphis, the Nuggets, and the Suns clinched, which is like three teams, and the season ends on Monday. So I find that pretty crazy. But as it goes for the East, now I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to be talking about the more important teams. So the Bulls, Raptors, and Hawks, you guys are not important. Now, I will say this about the Raptors. You guys are sleepers. You guys are sleepers. And I expect you in Miami or you in the Nets to take the playing spot. But Raptors, you guys are not doing nothing. Siakam, Fred VanVleet, Nick Nurse is a great coach, but come on. But let's talk about 7-1. All right. So Miami Heat, I just got back home and I see the Miami Heat is whooping on the 76ers right now. You know what I'm saying? So the Miami Heat is a dangerous team. And I'm talking about dangerous to the Celtics and dangerous to the Celtics. Listen, if the Miami Heat can somehow, some way, and the 76ers too, if the Miami Heat gets that 6 seed, a Sixers, and we're going to talk about the Sixers in a little bit. A Sixers, I'm picking the Miami Heat. A Boston, and we're going to get to Boston too. Boston, if you get the Miami Heat, I'm picking the Miami Heat. They have a great coach in Eric Spoelstra, Jimmy Butler, Kyle, what's my man's name? Kyle Lowry, Tyler Hero. All them guys are balling right now. Bam Adebayo, they're all balling right now. They're a team, I don't see them going to the finals, but yet they're going to spoil a lot of teams' chances to go to the finals. So the Miami is going to be that spoiler in the East as they're sitting here whooping on the 76ers right now. Nets, now, when it comes to the Nets, you're a good story. Shout out to you guys for making the playoffs without Kyrie and KD. And I'm going to just say this about the 76ers. 76ers, don't get upset by the Nets. Like, would it shock you if Doc Rivers, James Harden, and Joel Embiid get upsetted by the Nets? They almost got upset by the Raptors last year. It's not out the possibility around that the Nets can upset the 76ers. I'm not picking it, but it's not out that possibility. It's not out the possibility. So, but shout out to the Nets for getting to the playoffs. And speaking of New York, my Knicks, my beloved Knicks. Listen, Knicks fans, I know you hate me, Knicks fans. Listen, I've been off the Knicks bandwagon ever since Julius Randle dropped 57 against Minnesota and we lost still at home. I had my clarity like, okay, the Knicks are not doing anything. Listen, Knicks, and I'm going to be doing videos on this. Thibodeau is not the guy. Julius Randle needs to go. The positive thing about the Knicks is that we have Jalen. We have a young squad. Okay? But we need to get two big things that's happening with the Knicks. Number one, Julius Randle. He's not the guy. He's a Down syndrome version of Carmelo Anthony. Someone has to say he's a Down syndrome version of Carmelo Anthony. He is a ball hog. He doesn't even make them as many shots as Carmelo did. And Carmelo missed a lot of shots. And number two, Thibodeau is not the guy. Okay, and trust me, Knicks and Knicks fans, I have the solution to help our coaching and our power forward because we need to trade Julius Randle right now. But Thibodeau couldn't win with Andrew Wiggins, Zach LaVine, Karl-Anthony Towns, and Jimmy Butler with Minnesota, and he couldn't win with Rajon Rondo, Dwayne Wade, Jimmy Butler, and Derrick Rose with the Bulls. How is he going to win with Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle? Julius Randle's good, but we know Julius Randle in the playoffs, he's going to shrivel up. And it's going to be Brunson by himself out there. Love you, Knicks, but no, I don't see it with the Knicks. Now, as it goes to Cleveland, and this is not me, and everybody's going to be like, oh, you're just saying that because you're a Donovan Mitchell. No, I'm not saying this because I'm a Donovan Mitchell fan. This Cleveland team is very, very sneaky. I see them going to the finals. Now, they're my second pick to go to the finals coming out the East. You know what I'm saying? Because you have Garland, Donovan, Mobley, Caris LeVert, and Jared Allen. That team is sneaky. Very sneaky. That JB Burbinson, JB something, I forgot the coach's name, is very good, very underrated coach. and deserves his flowers. And the Cleveland Cavaliers are a very sneaky team. I do see the Cleveland Cavaliers beating my Knicks in 5. It is what it is. Once again, Knicks, I have the solution to fix the Knicks. But at the same time, the Cleveland Cavaliers are my sleeper team to go to the championship. Now, let's talk about these Sixers. Listen, Sixers. There's nothing to say about you. Joel Embiid is MVP. I'm picking Joel Embiid for the MVP, even though it's Giannis. Even though Giannis deserves the MVP, I'm picking Joel Embiid as the MVP. But at the end of the day, listen, you got James Harden, you got Doc Rivers, and you got Joel Embiid. Enough said. Enough said. And once again, like I said, if you guys get the Miami Heat, I'm picking the Miami Heat. And would it shock me if the Nets upset you? No. But it's most likely going to be you guys are going to be up 3-0, and the Nets are going to come back 2 games, and then you guys win at like game 6 at home. Or game 7 at home. It wouldn't shock me if you guys went 7 games with the Nets. And then you're going to get annihilated in the second round like you always do. And Joel Embiid's probably going to demand a trade. Or James Harden is definitely gone because he was firm going back to Houston. Now, let's talk about these Boston Celtics. Look, Celtics fans. And look, Boston. You guys are not doing nothing. I'm sorry to tell you this, Boston. You're not doing nothing. You're not repeating. You're not going anywhere, okay? Your coach is an idiot. He's trying to be – you should have never fired Udoka. Udoka is a good coach. Who cares if he was messing around with some girls in the organization? Look, Celtics fans. Jalen Brunson wants out. He's pissed off at your organization for always choosing Jason Tatum's choking self over him. Jason Tatum's a choker. Al Horford's like 40 years old. Robert Williams is still injured. Derek White, good bench player, and your coach is an idiot. If you guys get Miami, I'm picking Miami over you. I'm sorry, I'm taking Eric Spoelstra over your idiot coach. Your idiot coach has no – your coach can't even set up defensive plays. Your coach can't switch anything. The Celtics are literally just out there playing street ball. And Marcus Smart should not be starting in this league. There's no way in heck Marcus Smart should be starting in this league. Like, you have Marcus Smart as your point guard? For what? Nah. Celtics, you guys are a second-round team, and, it is what it is. And Milwaukee, now look, it's Giannis. It's Giannis in Milwaukee. If healthy, Milwaukee should go to the finals. At the end of the day, say what you want about them, Milwaukee's the only team in the East that has a superstar in Giannis. That should tell you right there. The NBA is a superstar league. It's predicated on superstars, and Giannis is a superstar. Giannis is an MVP. 2-time MVP, and should be 4-time MVP. So at the end of the day, I expect Milwaukee to go to the finals and win the East. I expect the Cleveland Cavaliers is a sleeper. And my third pick, honestly, looking at all these teams, is Miami. I think Miami, fully healthy, with Eric Spoelstra, can do something in the East. So that's who I got winning the East, is the Milwaukee Bucks. My sleepers are the Cleveland and Miami. And yeah, man. So what's your thoughts on that? Shout out to everybody who made the playoffs, and shout out to the Eastern Conference. And, it should be a fun matchup. Let me know your thoughts. About the Eastern Conference. Like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA content. RJ out.